Hello again, dear humans! It has been a little bit in your linear time since we have come before you in this way, and we appreciate your patience and you making the time this time to see us now. And it is true that your planet is raising its vibration each and every moment as more and more people are waking up and shaking loose those beliefs which do not serve them. Now, this is a process. This is a process. And that is why we got to start early so we could get as many perspectives of the ascension and open contact as possible and understand that those are two separate things because until humans reach the ascension, get to that vibratory level, which will enable and trigger open contact, then open contact will not occur. So it is like the appetizer, which must be served and consumed before the meal will be served and consumed. But that is part of our nature of our session little tidbit for you today. For in this increase in the number of individuals which are waking up, we shall say, and you shall say, then we are again renewing our efforts in order to connect with more of you human types to help develop more connections and more perspectives and provide you with more love and all of that amping up, which raises the vibrations of all we connect with. That is also, of course, as we have discussed many times before, a rippling effect. So everyone that each of those upbeat people meet, that energy will rub off on them like if they were a joyous glitter person, and they will take that glitter with them when they go and they will rub it off on the next person. And it does fade a little bit over time, but that is the way your system has designed because it doesn't really fade. It is there forever and ever in your time knowledge concept, we will say. So we are asking with those of you who have not yet contacted with the being who is right for you. That should be a good bumper sticker. So, but we are asking you to do some meditation and invite some beings in and just see what happens. Now, you don't have to do the contact meditation that we have provided a couple of times, and the alternate meditation which we have provided, but just invite beings in, get in that relaxed states and say, I am open, please. I am inviting the beings who wish to connect with me to come in and connect, and then wait and see and clear your mind and see what happens. And if nothing happens, then check your belief system like you would on your car or something like that. If it didn't start, you need to go through the checklist and look at all the alternatives to find and troubleshoot that issue. But you are open, and if you are vibrationally compatible and you have the open, authentic desire to connect with another being from off your world, then you may do so. And now the time is ripe and it will continue to get better. So if at first you don't succeed, then check your beliefs. But if you keep at it, it will happen. It is the nature of things. And once that the ascension does occur, then lots of people will be involved and their vibrations will already be raised somewhat, some rather uncomfortably, because if they harbor low vibrational behaviors or trauma triggers, then those will be resolved for them to get them to the new vibrational rate. And as you can imagine, that may be a little bit cumbersome on the psyche. But anyway, the important thing is that it's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to feel more love? Do you want to be riding the crest of the wave of co-creation on the ascension of humanity? To be one of those people who is in the know and in the feel and has an inside track. And it also enhances your own personal contact event. Yes, by doing these things now and connecting, we have an we are using this not so literally, time to make the necessary preparations and adjustments for you so that you can handle our energy. Now, that does not take, of course, time on our end, but we would be exceptionally happy and exceptionally loving and gentle, and we would be very kind to make sure that you received ample benefit from the connection with us. And while it may not result in these fine channeling sessions where we get to come through vocally, it will still be an energetic event that you can feel and that you can afterwards draw more information and more love and more connections and use us as a type of tool to further your expansion and growth. And as we have done with the channeler, to move your consciousness to other realities where other connections to you, we will say, may exist. So that is our lesson for today, and we appreciate you being here to let us share it. And yes, it is kind of like a recruiting drive, but we wanted to throw that in every once in a while because the time is right. The time is right. So we will let you guys go to whatever important duties and fulfillments that you have on your schedule for your day, and we will go back to our reviewing and planning and extending further tendrils of love to connect to more and more individuals. And more individuals are coming. And you guys would be so amazed and a bit in awe and probably a bit terrified too if you saw how many beings are involved in this ascension and open contact process. Don't worry, only the ones who are most compatible and most easily absorbed or recognized as being mostly human will be the ones who you will interact with that way. But there's lots of energies out there that you can explore. And if you desire, getting a connection with an off-worlder is a great step. So we will leave you to it, and thank you for spending this time with us, and happy connecting. We were received.